Hey guys, it's Simon here from One Desktop, and in this video we will have a look at the latest Windows 10 Mobile Insider Preview build 10149. So let's dive in. The video, by the way, is recorded with Microsoft Lumia 640, so you can have an eye on the video quality beside the Windows 10 Mobile Insider Preview. First of all, what we have a look at is if you pull down the Action Center and your phone is locked, you can now set for each app and their notifications that the messages aren't shown if your phone is locked, but it says instead private. If you unlock your phone then and pull down the Action Center once again, you can see all the messages. That's pretty nice actually. Yeah, the new Windows 10 Mobile Insider Preview build has got a lot of compliments because it is way more fluently now, and you can see it here. I can just swipe up, switch to the app list and everything, and it's working very good actually, almost like Windows Phone 8.1. And we will do a speed comparison between the two operating systems later this day. As you can see, the displayed on both sides, and it's actually one huge picture. Not like before where you had the picture on the start screen and then it switched over here and it was actually the same. It's now one big picture and it's swiping to the side. The start screen, we will have a look at the customization a bit later. You can set the transparency of the apps. You can set the color. There's a huge list of colors now to choose from. List. You can now choose the letters here like we know it from earlier builds, and it is displayed very nicely here. The scaling is still a bit messy on the 930, but that's okay. You can also press here on the side, so you don't even have to choose on the letter. But also if you open an app, you can choose it also on the side and don't have to tap on the app directly. So the folders here on the start screen is also working very fluently, and it's looking pretty nice actually. Yeah, so first what we have a look at is Cortana. You can open it by the search button, or if you have it pinned to the start, where it's actually showing not the Cortana logo, unfortunately, but Microsoft will probably change this for the final version. Yeah, you have here the overview of your things, top headlines here. If you swipe down, you will notice that also the sentence at the bottom, at the top of Cortana is changing. If you go to your finance things, you have the watch list here, for example, the weather, and it says here's the weather right now. We can open the notebook to show you some changes. The icons have been changed, and it's a really nice design here now, though there are still some things which haven't changed the design yet. It's still with the black background. But if you go to the notebook again, and for example, if you go to finance, there you have your watch list, and it's this nice white design where you can add new stocks, and yeah, it's pretty cool. The white design is actually at the most of the notebook settings from Cortana now. You can also go to news, where you can choose your news, which ones you want, which topics, and you can now even choose the categories which you want. You can add new ones. The categories are there you can choose from categories, and topics, here you can just search a news topic, and then edit. What else is new? The reminders here, you can manually set a new reminder without talking, or you can ask Cortana. I'll show it. Cortana, remind me that I have to call my dentist tomorrow. Okay, maybe it's a bit too far away. Remind me that I have to call my dentist tomorrow. Call my dentist tomorrow, okay. At 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. Okay, not really working. At noon tomorrow. Cancel. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately it didn't work yet as shown. I've tried it before. I have recorded this video, and there it worked just fine. Yeah, but this will surely be fixed until the final release comes in September. But we had here a music icon in Windows Phone 8.1 for music searches. This is now here. And what we do have here is feedback, of course. Then it opens the feedback app from the Windows Insider community. Yeah, that's pretty much almost about Cortana. I mean, there are everywhere these design changes in a notebook. You can go to music and you have the new light theme. You can go to quiet hours. Here's still the old one. Also here in settings, you have still the dark theme, and then back down here, events, finance, food, drink, and all this stuff has the new light theme. Yeah, so let's go to settings. There are a few interesting things. First of all, system. There we can go to the notifications, and there is, as already mentioned, possible to set messages to private. For example, for group me here. Is it working? It should actually be possible to tap all these apps and then set the options for each app. But that's doesn't seem to work always. Yeah, unfortunately I can't show it this yet, but there's just an option to turn it off or on. Yeah, what else is here in system? Offline maps is directly here in settings, and you can just choose your maps. Which one do you want to download? And yeah, I've already downloaded Austria now, and it then is used in the Maps app. You can see here copyright by here and Microsoft cooperation, so Microsoft is clearly working together here with the here section from Nokia to give you the best maps experience possible. Let's go back. In system there isn't that much more which is interesting. Yeah, we can have a look at the about section here. It says Windows 10 build 10.149, and I'm testing it here on the Nokia Lumia 930. Yeah, next thing, devices here. The only interesting thing here is probably mouse, where you can choose your primary button, left or right. Probably if you connect the mouse. Here in network and Wi-Fi, that hasn't changed that much. It is also possible to pin settings to the start and then you simply get the icon which has the setting sections here in the settings app. So personalization has this screen with the pen, and if you go to the start screen now, it's here. Don't need it, I'll unpin it. Okay. Let's go back here. Personalization, pretty nice is here the tile transparency, which can be changed. I have it currently at 50%. You can set it to 25, for example, then it's a bit lighter and you hardly see the apps anymore. But you can also set it to 0, then no borders of the apps will be displayed and just the logos will be visible. Also very nice because the background picture is now displayed over the whole screen. If you go to 100, it's still a bit no, 100%, yeah, you just have your tile or your accent color. I've always set it to 50%. I think that looks the best. Yeah, second thing here in personalization are the colors. It's a huge list of colors where you can choose from, and yeah, there are almost no colors here which can't be chosen from. Yeah. So let's go back. Next thing we will have a look at are the accounts here in settings. There you can go to your account and sign in with a Microsoft account instead. So that's pretty cool. You can also, and we know this of course from Windows 10 for desktop and tablets. And you can add another Microsoft account or work and school account. Sign in options here is pretty much like in Windows 10 always. You can set an alternative sign in option. You can set when it asks for your PIN, which you have set, and you can change or set a PIN. And pretty cool here, the related settings, so that you can go directly to your lock screen settings. As you have seen, it takes a bit to load up, but that's not a problem at all. Next thing, time and language. I don't know if this occurs for everyone, but currently it's not possible to download other keyboard languages. It starts downloading and then it says attention required. Same counts for speech. I wanted to download English United States, but it gives an error and it doesn't download. Yeah, we can have a look at privacy here, which is pretty interesting, because if you open it, for example, for location, you can set each app for each app if it is allowed to access your location or not. And this is pretty much everywhere possible here. For camera, for example, you can set which apps are allowed to access your camera, or for microphone counts the same. You can even set here which app is allowed to access the microphone and which not. Yeah, this is pretty much everywhere here the same. For contacts, for example, the list of apps is here and you can allow apps or deny them to access your contacts. Account info, same here. There are no apps currently, but they will come when they are updated. This getting to know you here is for Cortana, of course, that they track your flights, they watch what you search on Bing, and they know what you like, what you prefer, so that Cortana can bring you things what you like. Background apps also here to set, and okay, that's strange. Maybe I touched the search key. Let's go to settings, privacy. Okay, and here, yeah, the video is recorded with the Lumia 640 and it seems it doesn't focus currently. If you go nearer, yeah, that's focusing. Yeah, here are the background apps. Okay, that seems not to work yet. Yeah, so privacy is cool new addition where you can really every single app to access your camera, your microphone and all that stuff. It's pretty nice. Update in security here that we have backup like we know it from earlier versions of Windows Phone. You can set that backup, that settings of apps and stuff from apps can be backed up to your cloud. But if you tap on more options, hopefully it works. So it's yeah, it's still a preview, but it's actually working pretty nice. Yeah, you can here set for each app which you want to save the backup to the cloud, and you even see how much storage it needs. That's pretty cool. And if you go to OneDrive.com, you can delete backups, which is also pretty cool because I had a look at OneDrive a few days ago, and I had over 700 megabytes, which used my OneDrive storage for backups, and I've deleted a few, and now it's about 40 megabytes or something. So that's also pretty nice. Last but not least, we can go to extras, not because of the settings here, but you can see it's just a list of settings where I think Microsoft didn't know to which section they should put this. So for the 930, for example, it's still possible here to set double tap to wake up and the navigation bar if the keys are vibrating or not. I've turned this off, and you can set the touch sensitivity. So yeah, what's new in Windows 10 since the build before this one is the reachability feature. If you long press the Windows key, your screen gets just swiped down here, and you can control it with one hand. But as you can see, you can't get to the bottom of the settings app because it just swipes the whole screen down, and then it isn't possible to get completely down to the last section. You can also double tap in the black area to get back to the normal screen. You can hold the Windows button, or you just wait a few seconds until it turns back automatically. Yeah, what else is new? Of course, we have Microsoft Edge now here, the new browser from Microsoft. You can go to the hub, which is a pretty cool addition to the browser on Windows 10 mobile, because you can see all your downloads, you can see the history, which sites you have visited, you can have your reading list, so save websites for later, and you also have the favorites here, which are currently not synced between Windows 10 and Windows 10 mobile, but this will be added in later versions of Windows 10 mobile. Quick look at the settings here. You can set mobile and desktop versions. You can view the advanced settings where a few other cool stuff is located. For example, offer to save passwords. So show search suggestions as I type, and all that stuff. Will be added a few things probably once we have the final version here. As you have seen in the multitasking view, we now have the background picture of the start screen, which makes it looking a bit better. Yeah. So what else do we have here? The People app, quick look at it. Photos are now displayed in circles. The people, also if you go to the details here, what's new is still here. You can set which apps are connected with this what's new section here. I've currently connected Facebook, Facebook Beta and Twitter, and you can go to your groups, but if you pin your groups to the start, unfortunately they are still not displaying the pictures of the contacts. So here you have the pictures, but it isn't displayed on the tile of the group, unfortunately. I hope they will add this back, because I actually like the feature to pin groups to the start. Next off, we have the Outlook Mail app, which is a complete redesign compared to Windows Phone 8.1. You can set the swipe actions. I have marked read and mark as unread here. Now it's marked as unread, and you can swipe again to mark as read. Also very fluent here now. In the version and the build before, it was a bit laggy. If you swipe to the left, you can delete an email. You can go to the burger menu where you have all your folders, which you have created in your Outlook account. Can go to settings, and there you can set, for example, which accounts are synced, Google, Outlook, all that stuff. Background picture, like in the desktop version, can be set here, but this feature doesn't seem to work yet. You can also see there's a bug in the current build where the color is sometimes displayed a bit weird. So this strange orange here that won't be here in the final version. And the options here, you can set which swipe actions you want. Mark as read and unread, set flag, clear flag. You can use an email signature like in versions before of the Mail app. And yeah, you can send automatic replies, show in Action Center, notification panel, and play sound, all that stuff. And some like it, some don't. You can directly switch from the Mail app to the Calendar app. I actually like this feature. Then you go straight to the Outlook Mail app, which has been completely redesigned like the Mail app. And yeah, there's no month view currently, unfortunately. If you tap the month, you can just extend here it's actually month view, but you can't switch between months here. Not yet. You can just swipe down and up. I mean, it's pretty fast, but it would be nice to just get a list of months where you can choose from to quickly jump, like in the app list, for example, with the letters. You can go to today, so it switches to the current day. You can also switch between day, so that it shows the current day in detail, and agenda, where all your calendar entries are displayed. British Grand Prix next week. Should watch that. So here's again the burger menu. You can set which calendar appointments are displayed in the app. Facebook beta here, attending. So yeah, birthdays, Simon's calendar. That's from Outlook. Here are some custom calendars, Windows 10, and from Microsoft here something, WM, Naked Lunch, Formula 1, all that stuff gets displayed here, and you can choose if it's displayed or not. Birthdays I've actually turned off here from Outlook, because I already have it from Facebook beta here, and from base Facebook I've turned off everything because I have it from the beta app. Let's go to settings, and in the settings you can again add accounts like the Google account, for example, or iCloud, all that stuff. Second, Outlook account, and calendar settings here. yeah, you can set the days of week, first day of the week, and all that, which we know from previous versions, working hours, from when to when you are working, and you can switch between light colors and bright colors. So will it focus? Yeah, it's only 8 megapixel camera and it's not called size, but it's not bad so far, I think. Yeah, let's switch over to the next app so that the video isn't taking too long. The Store Beta app, it's a lot more fluently now. App updates are now downloaded in a more reliable way. Can go to the burger menu here once again. You can see all the apps from the store. You can go to games, and you can now also have a look at the music from the store, the films and TV. You have settings where you can set that apps are downloaded automatically, and unfortunately it's hardly possible to see it, but live dial, there you can switch on and off, but not in the current build because it's grayed out, and that's why it's visible so badly. However, yeah, that's not much more currently to set. And yeah, that's the home screen of the app, of the store beta, where you have the top 3 games, new rising, best rated games, and all that stuff here. There are a few different categories now where you can choose from. Next thing to go, let's go back to the start screen. We have here the phone app, which didn't change a lot. You can swipe up and down the number pad, which is pretty cool actually. Yeah, okay. And yeah, then you can search by number also, and it suggests you your contacts. Swipe to the right and you get to your history. Swipe again and you get your speed dial, like in Windows Phone 8.1. Then we can go to the messaging app here beneath. It's also here displayed all in circles now. And conversations are actually pretty cool here. You can say the name, see the name in your Ascen color, and also the messages which have been sent in Ascen color, and what you have responded is a bit darker. And you can also directly call a contact from here, from the messaging app. Can mute, delete conversation, select, block contact, and all that stuff. Yeah, next up, Maps app here, brand new, from Microsoft. On the right side here, you can go to another view. You can go to your current position. You can choose the map type, if you want satellite view here, which is pretty cool. It's not 3D here in Austria yet. But you can go to the burger menu once again and see a list of 3D cities and have a look at them. Yeah, Albuquerque, Atlanta, Augsburg, yeah, all that stuff here. Map search, you can search of course for places. You can get directions, for example from home to work, and it will search the best view. Can switch back to the it's not working. No, it won't let me switch back, but it's pretty nice actually. Here you can see the mountains are a bit 3D. If you see here, now it's showing me the option to switch maps. Yeah, it's showing me the route now to my workplace. If you can swipe up here the directions how you can get to your workplace. This is very nice app. Now it's saying, hey, here's a bit more traffic, and it's showing your favorite places, and yeah, very nice app. I'm looking forward to use the final version of this one here in the final build. Yeah, if you choose and go, it should start the navigation. Caution, yeah, it gives you a warning that you shouldn't be yeah, you should concentrate on driving basically. Settings, the basic settings here, units can be changed. I've set it to meters and kilometers. Remember what I search, all that stuff, yeah. And you can also go from here to, it should be somewhere here, delete history, download or update maps, which brings you directly to the settings, and there you have to choose, yeah, where it is then. So another nice feature which isn't working yet but should work in future editions, directions list. No, that's not what I want. Let's go one step back. Okay, you're right. So here it's just displaying your current position, and it gives you the ability to print maps. This now should open a menu. It's loading. You can see at the top. Yeah, now it's tries to print it. Printer, if you haven't connected one, you can save it as PDF, and you can choose the orientation, and you can even go to more settings and choose the size. So DIN A4, for example, and okay. And if I press print, it will save it to my documents folder, but this is currently not working yet. So you can see here, driving directions to work PDF created in documents. If you go to the file explorer, this device, documents, you see if you here are in the documents folder on your phone, you get these Windows maps or driving directions to work documents. It actually opens Microsoft Edge, and then as you can see, we can't reach this web page. So it's not actually working yet, this feature, unfortunately, but it will probably in the final build once it gets released. Yeah, next step here in the preview build is Office, of course, which you can get through the Store Beta app. You have PowerPoint, Word, Excel, OneNote, all the most important apps which are also running on your PC. If you start up the app for the first time, you get such a nice intro, which sets up everything for you and introduces you a bit to the app. And you can see your latest PowerPoint presentations here. It will open it now. We can have a quick look at it, downloading from OneDrive, as you can see. Yeah, then it opens it, and the cool thing is now that all your animations and your custom design and everything gets displayed like on the PC. So if you start the presentation, you can see it just displays everything like on the PC, which is pretty awesome actually. Looks great on the phone now. Very nice here. It's an old presentation from biology from my school time. As you can see, every single point and the animations from section to section are displayed very cool here. Yeah, so you can of course further customize the PowerPoint presentation here. If you go here, you can choose between home, insert, design, transitions, all that stuff, and then further customize it. I won't go deeper in this here now because the video is already longer than half an hour, and who is watching so long anyway. So let's go to Word, quick look at this one here, also this intro here, start using Word, and yeah, you get also here a list of all your documents which you have lately used, and if you open it, it will download again from OneDrive, or if you have saved it on a phone, of course it will go work a bit faster. You can zoom in, and you can mark words here, customize them with, you can make it italic or bold or whatever you want, just like in the desktop version. You can highlight it, color and everything. You can change the layout, you can change everything here. It's really, the Word apps are pretty awesome in the new build, which it also is saying you, just like in the Outlook Mail app. You can see here text in Germany is currently not supported, so you can show me how, and it will show you some instructions, and that you have to go to language settings and download the language. Fortunately in this build it's not possible to download additional languages, but yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's close this one here and go back to start screen, and last but not least we have here no, not last yet, OneDrive, OneNote, which has got a really nice redesign. I liked it very much. I'm using OneNote actually pretty often. You get your notebooks here, you can add more notebooks depending on how much you have already in your OneDrive cloud, and you can then switch between your notebooks, and yeah, that's just beautiful here, I think. And then yeah, it's loading fast, and it's actually okay. Yeah, that's actually the last word here. But that's and again here you can get all your customization options which you get from the desktop version. Yeah, just go to the start screen, and here we have Excel. There, I'm not sure if I even have some stored in OneDrive to show you. We will see. Yeah, Racing 1 transition was work for an app which I've made. Translation actually. Yeah, you can just see also, you can see zoom out, and you can get the full customization here again. Where you can customize all your text just like in the desktop version, and all these apps are built the same, so you can you always have this drop down menu here, and you have the app bar at the bottom where you get all your customization. So that's really cool actually, so that if you have used the Word app, you also know how the Excel app is working, and you don't have to look, oh, where's the feature to change the text size or anything, because it works all the same. Alarms and clocks, quick look at it here. It's the redesigned alarms and clock app. You get work clocks, you can add new work clocks here. The timer, which can be extended to full screen. Stopwatch, which can also be extended to full screen, and alarms, of course, to wake you up in the morning. Pretty nice feature here. You can compare times and then switch over here the times, and you can see the time zone at the top is moving, and all the times are moving here according how late it is at a specific time. Especially helpful if you want to join a live stream of an event from Microsoft and don't know what's the time in your time. yeah, next of the calculator app, which stayed pretty much the same. You get here the standard calculator, which is in the black and gray design like in the desktop version. You can choose from 3 different calculators, and the converter has got a few new units which you can convert. Temperature, for example, because some people still use Fahrenheit and not Celsius. Then next thing, the camera here has been completely redesigned. Actually, the icons here, it's actually like Lumia camera now, and you might have seen the article at our website stating that it seems like Microsoft is trying to that they will Windows Camera will be the future version of Lumia Camera. So they are trying to get rid of the Lumia and better take Windows, it seems. Contact support app, which will make it possible to contact support, like the app says. It's not working yet. It still says coming soon. We will see what this app features in the next build, probably. Yeah, what else can I show you? File Explorer, can have a quick look. We were already there for the documents, for the map here, which I want to print. You get all your folders here. Documents, downloads, music, never mind, pictures. The strange thing here is you can't set new folders directly on your device, though it is possible with the just choose F, with the Files app from Microsoft. You can go to phone and make a new folder here, create a new folder. Strangely, it's not possible with the Files Explorer app, but yeah, maybe that's just a bug and they will add this. Film and TV app, here's a new. Fortunately, I don't have any videos on my phone, so I can show you how it is looking like, but it's also displayed in circles like the contacts. Next thing here, FM radio, yeah, maybe a quick look. It's nothing really to show here actually. You can pin it to start and yeah. Okay, FM radio. Next app is the music app. So here's the Lumia camera, but you might get rid of them in the future updates of the build. Maps already shown, Microsoft Edge, messaging, music, here it is. I don't have any music on the phone, unfortunately, but you get shown your interprets. You have the burger menu here in all system apps from Microsoft. You can choose artists and then all your artists. Okay, I have one song here actually. Okay, a few else. Maybe it's currently from the cloud. Yeah, as you can see, there's circles here, and then if you tap it, you have a nice overview of the interpret and all the songs and stuff. You can also go to songs here, where all your songs or your song list will be displayed. You can also go to albums, and all your albums will be displayed. I think it won't work because I don't have Xbox Gold or an Xbox Music subscription. We will see. No, it just loads forever, I think. Okay. Go to the next app. Music Photos app stuff. Photos app really fluently now. It's running very good. I'm impressed by that. using the Photos app a lot, and it was very annoying that it didn't work. You can choose all your photos to delete them or anything. You have here this cancel. This menu here, select it, just explains you what this means. You have once again the burger menu here. You can go to the collection, which just shows all the pictures depending on the time which you have taken it. You can choose the month and everything. You can go back to albums, where you can see all your albums, and actually there should be displayed a picture of each folder, obviously. But yeah, one nice addition, you can go to settings and now turn off the show photos and videos from OneDrive. That's a very cool feature, I think, because it takes, on the one hand, ages to download all the photos, and on the other hand, yeah, it's always downloading when you enter the app, and it's very annoying. But yeah, this might be my personal opinion. So that was the Photos app. Can go to, at the bottom of the app list, to Xbox. The Xbox app, it's very helpful if you own an Xbox, obviously. It shows you your achievements, your timeline of people which you are following, activity feed you can see here. In my case, it's just Major Nelson, strangely, because I never followed anyone in the Xbox network. But yeah, anyway, burger menu here again. It's still a bit buggy, but your yeah, he's moving actually, as you can see. Very cool. You can see your achievements here, but it's very laggy, this app still. As you can see, I choose achievements and just lags and doesn't do anything. I can't even go back to my home screen now, so let's close it. One annoying bug still here is if you go, for example, in my social folder and open the GroupMe app, it's not working for all apps yet to attach photos. For example, if I choose photo here and choose that one here to send, it just doesn't get attached. You can, strangely, it's working in some apps, like in the SixStack app, for example. Maybe these apps just need an update. Yeah, that was my overview of Windows 10 mobile build, Windows 10 mobile build 10149. Drop me a comments below with your opinion of the current build, and I can really recommend you, if you are a Windows Insider already, to install, because it's still a bit buggy sometimes, but it's running very fluently. As you can see, Cortana is fired up in a few seconds. If you open just any app, Edge for example, it just takes a few seconds to open it. It's really nice, and the one-handed mode is also running very fluently. One last feature which I want to show you: if you turn off the phone, still slide down to shutdown, it says goodbye, and here, don't forget your calendar appointments before it's fine. Yeah, so that's the quick hands-on of Windows 10 mobile build 10149, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and have a look at our website onedesktop.net to get future updates about new Windows 10 mobile builds and the speed comparison between Windows Phone 8.1 and Windows 10 Mobile.